talking about the English, the importance of English on that with here.
Very fast. Yes. So as you can see, when can is in the middle of a sentence, the pronunciation changes. When we're talking about languages, we're talking about words. So we're talking about ideas as well. And it is said that you can't develop an idea for which you don't have a word. And therefore, when we learn lots of languages, different languages, we're learning different ideas. So this is one of the main benefits of expanding your linguistic capacities and learning different languages, is the fact that you're expanding as well your critical thinking, your ability to think about different issues that you wouldn't have thought of in your mother tongue, in the first language that you learned. And on the other hand, when you learn a language, you are also learning a perspective into a new world, a new culture. So you're learning the habits, the way of living of the people who use that language, because much of their behavior, much of their way of thinking is embedded in that language. And so yeah, I would say that it is really essential and an eye-opener the more you learn different languages. And you notice this a lot in like countries where the people there are like bilingual, or like they speak more than just one language. You'll find that they have knowledge about different things all around the world. While on the other hand, in countries where the people are like monolinguistic, they just speak one language, it's kind of like they are in this like closed circle where there is only their culture, and they're kind of like in a dark space when it comes to the rest of the world and the cultures of the world. And even the way of thinking, you will find that they're lack in this department of like open-mindedness and tolerance when it comes to other countries and other areas of the world. Now, yes, when we talk about English now, you're talking about a language that's used globally, all around the world. So you're going to have two aspects that are going to be very important for someone to actually go and study English. First one, we can talk about it from a business perspective, because now as the world goes to like more globalization, businesses now have to open up to the world. They have to deal with different partners in different countries, and English is going to be the medium between these businesses and these companies. This is number one. Number two, we can talk about academia and studies, university. You'll find that English is very important to students now because it's the language of research.
I think that it's very important to learn foreign languages because, first of all, in Algeria, it's important to learn the two languages, French and English. As French teacher, I think that it's important to learn French in Algeria because after having the baccalaureate exam, most of our studies are in French. And the importance of learning English is the problem of resources. Most of resources are in English. When we learn more than a language in Algeria, especially in Algeria, is very important. So if the student wants to go out from Algeria, he has to learn English because it's the business language, it's the international language, it's the language number one in the world.
L'arbre tout seul, à quoi sert-il?
As we hear that, well, some of the opinion I'm not agree about it, of course, as a sociologist and even Professor Mimouni, he can tell us. I mean, the main question is, does language determine our ideas, or determine our comportment, or determine our behavior? I mean, when I was